Hello and welcome to podcast number 2. Oh man, again, phone is pretty flat. This, looks like it's a pattern of mine. And Jesus, I'm tired. Hold up one sec. Not normally, I just went outside and did some aerial silks and mirror and stuff just to shift my energy. Fuck. Yeah, phone's like about 15-20%, so I don't know how long this will go for. Like I said, I just do things spontaneously. I think I'll eventually get structured, maybe I won't, I don't know. But welcome to podcast number 2. I remember, so for my last podcast, I mentioned at the very end we're going to talk about mystical experiences. So welcome to my life and mystical experiences. I've got a couple good ones. Let's first start with one. Let's just go right off the fucking bat, dive right into it, and you guys can be like, what the heck? So, double lives, parallel universes, same life format, but yeah, okay, so I'll just go into it. Alright, one day, let's paint the picture. So, I went to TAFE in Australia, Sydney, and I had my interview in the morning, coordinator, organising my classes. Now, I finished with that, and I had the rest of my day free. I was like, what am I going to do? In that moment, I went inwards, figuring out what it was, and it told me to go to Bondi. Now, if anyone knows what Bondi is, it's a fun place, beach, people, good times. It's in Sydney, right? And basically, reason I'd said that or that came through was because my brother earlier on, he went to Bondi. He's an Uber driver. I mentioned my brother a lot, as you can see. He's got a big influence, and he will get an interview very shortly. I've mentioned to him yesterday. And whether he's excited, I know he's excited. He's just a very humble dude. Oh my god, he'll put everyone else in front of him except himself. Love that. I love the family dynamics. But yeah. Dum 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 dum. That's me thinking where I was at. Dum 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 dum. Fuck. Yeah. And so my brother said Bondi. I randomly went to, because I think he finished his day and he went to Bondi to chill and relax and stuff. And that was obviously had a vibration and a ring to it. I was like, let's go Bondi. Got into my car, drove to Bondi. Keep in mind, I'm in my bikini. I have like a singlet and shorts, and so I'm thinking, okay, beach, tan and stuff. And I get there and no chance for any of what I wanted, which is one part of life, by the way. You think you might want something, but the universe has something else in mind for you. Better for you, by the way. You might not see it, but it is better for you. 222. Shit, yeah. I'm born on the 2nd of April, by the way, which is 2. So 2 is a powerful number for mine. I've got a lot of them. But yeah. And what's my train of thought? Yeah. What the fuck was that? Sorry. I went to outside and my legs are like all grassy and shit. And something, and I've been itching my legs. I'll get back to it, but I just have to give. I told you I'm in the moment, so I want to explain to you guys. But I'm itching because I have bite number 1, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just a bit nervous and anxious. So yeah, but that won't stop me doing a podcast because so Thursday I made a little decision commitment, as I mentioned in the last video of commitments. By the way, commitments are great, and I'm learning as I go. But if you really just don't feel like it and you're really tired and shit, don't do it. Is what I've realized. I know I'm going back on what I said, but that's going to happen. The more I learn, the more I grow, the more I'm like, oh wait, hang on. Old Dahlia said this, but this new version of Dahlia thinks differently. That is allowed. You're allowed to think differently. You're allowed to change your value system and your belief system, okay? Be easy on yourself. So right now in that moment, my auntie came through. Whether that's a thing for her, she's probably going to see this, so hi, Kea. I love you. But yeah, anyway, Bondi, I rocked up, like I said, it was all windy as heck, there was no sunshine, and here I'm trying to find a spot to bloody, let me get back to this, to bloody tan, right? Just tan. And I start walking a direction, and I start to see there's no wind, and naturally, and of course, it's people who don't have homes, right? We call them homeless people. Even though they're just humans like us, and they've chosen a different path, or life has led them in that situation, a more challenging situation, but it gives a lot of resilience and strength. I have a lot of respect for them, and I'll tell you why. I've had a lot of instances with homeless people, and I have some connections also to my past lives where I believe I was also homeless and stuff like that, because it doesn't make sense otherwise what I've experienced in this lifetime and what I actually come across. The mystical experiences, right? It's a part of life. Life is a full rainbow of spectrum of emotions, mystical experiences, etc. Remember the rainbow. Spread the love, baby. Anyway, yeah, hold up, I just need a comfort. I need my comfort animal. Oh, by the way, it's been tense the last couple of days and stuff. With me, you'll see, it's not always sunshine rainbows. it's clouds and storms and thunder and like earthquakes that shake me from beneath me, and I fall down, down, and I have to bring myself back up, and it's not easy. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Bondi, and I'm walking their direction, and I'm like thinking to myself, am I really gonna go butt naked, obviously with a bikini on, in front of their little grass patch where there's no wind coming through, because they're behind a building, which means, because they're survival, right, which means fight or flight. So temperatures come in, but they have to be protected, you know. So they're behind like I think a Bondi Surf Lifesaving Club or some shit. And they're just set up there. There's probably about 5 or 6 of them. And I'm walking, I'm just like thinking to myself, am I really about to go butt naked in front of these guys? Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, no. Turn around. In that moment, a lady goes by me, a woman, young woman. And then I saw her, I was just like, no. Like, my everything inside me was telling me to go chat to her, to go everything. But everything that was fear-based was like, just keep walking. So what did I do? I went to chat to her. Reason why, she looked exactly like my best friend from high school growing up, and I was with her for many years. Now she finds herself in Bathurst. I won't go into names. And she's now on a different level in her life. Now, remember how I mentioned parallel lives, universes, double lives, right? So, by the way, I'm just going to mention, disclaimer, I've always wanted to share this story. I know it's going to get a lot of people watching it, I believe, eventually, and that's not for views or anything. I told you, I'm not doing this for that reason. My intention is to teach people, to show people that life is more than what they think on the surface. Life is so amazing and magical. Oh, I fucking love life. It's at times, but then I fucking hate life because it's really tough too. I'm on the up and down spectrum. Whether I find a middle ground or not, I don't know. I'm slowly accepting more and more that that's just who I am and go with it. But anyway, I'm going to therapy to still help me and stuff like that. By the way, I've got a therapy session later today at 3 till 4 p.m. Hence why I'm doing this now, because after therapy and after I get everything out, what we talk about, it's really intense, and I either drop and do my old habits of picking my skin, which now you guys know about that, so now you know more about me, or other shit. Yeah, I haven't yet had an experience where I feel really good after therapy, only because you're getting so much out to the surface and it's a lot of reflection. And once you have your support system and you can talk to people about it afterwards too, it's a lot to handle on your own, you know. It's definitely a fast trek to healing, but it's not an easy one. Healing isn't easy, period. I'm getting distracted. Anyway, so she's there, and I'm looking at her. I'm telling you right now, same dimples. This girl's a bit bigger, and my best friend also was a bit bigger. No judgment, we love our bodies, fabulous, yes. And she had scars on her wrists, obviously cutting and stuff, and she's raw and authentic because she has no other reason to not be, right? She's got nothing to lose, and she's like, yeah, you know, I just came back from the police station, I was trying to commit suicide a few times in the ocean. I'm like, fuck me, what a fucking woman, like, why? Like, can I help you? What's up? I want to do long story short, I'll mention going to I'll do a whole video on this, but I just want to tell you what it means. Basically, I helped her the whole afternoon, and a bunch of other homeless people too, till about 9 p.m. taking rubbish for, which you guys should know about this, where you throw it into the bins and you get paid, right? Sorry, interruption from the school. I live across the school. It's a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. Yeah, weigh and learn, swap and learn, earn, something like that, right? Where you can go in and you can choose to donate it, and please donate it. If you don't need the money, please donate it to people who do need it, or you can get the money yourself. That's totally fine, do whatever you want, but honestly, we have so much here, especially in Northern Beaches, just give it to someone, donate that shit, like, come on. Yeah. And so weigh and earn, and they get all their rubbish. Okay, I'm gonna mention one thing because this pissed me the shit out, and this is my fucking side of like coming out of like strong stance. Basically, the Bondi government, whatever it is, maybe there's more to this. I don't really know, right? I'm gonna stay what I know, what I know, what I know, what I don't know, what I don't know. By my brother again. I know I'm talking a lot and fast. Hopefully, you can keep up. I'm sorry, I'll try slow down, but it's energy and it's just flowing and happening. And basically, these motherfuckers, I'm just gonna say straight out, with love. Always, whenever I swear or like say something aggressive, it's always with love behind it, okay? But it's true. They took away their fucking machine on Bondi Beach because they were putting, the homeless people were getting money for themselves. Are you kidding me? The homeless people cleaned up the Bondi beaches for everyone to get money for themselves to live, yet they took the machines away and they put it in Bondi parking, in the Bondi complex of the shopping centre. I don't know if it's there now on the beach. I don't think it is. By the way, this experience happened to me, fuck man, when I started TAFE was my first year, which would have been, oh lord, where are we now? 2024, 23, 22, 21, probably around 2021, I'd say. So a few years back, and I've been hiding it because, well, I've been hiding, right? And now I'm finally exposing and coming out of the cave and stuff. So here I am, and I'm sharing my story because I know it's going to inspire a lot of people, and it's really cool when I can get like feedback and people give me their own mystical experiences of parallel universes and stuff like that. I'm going to get a lot of people on here because I'm meeting people right now that are going to be interviews on my channel. I have this guy, as you guys know, Isaac Blue. Not only is he a musician and a beautiful man, he also is so creative and spacey, and like he's just intelligent. I'm gonna get him on here. We're gonna do a reaction video to fuck, what's it called? Oh, he knows this. Hi Isaac. Hi Dylan. Message me. What is it? Doctor Who. Yeah. So by the way, like, you're seeing one side of me, but I am so like multi